Go on, people. I am good old Peter Gears up in here, and I know you're used to having a cold one with Montana, but today you're having a cold one with Peter Gears. So a come pie to good old Eric Surf 6. Now today we got a special guest, someone who's been a part of many big things in the TBF 420 Club. One of the first viral videos in our history was when they did the episode of Tony Montana and his niece, the Ash Lash, going to Impact Wrestling Slammiversary. It has been an absolute honor to be the first one to ever introduce and interview officially on one of these interviews, the Ash Lash.
I'm not coming out on camera. You lied. You told me that my uncle was going to be here. I haven't talked to him in about a month and a half. You said you talked to him. Where is he?
Tony Montana, he was here yesterday. I assumed he was gonna be coming back. He told me to do this. He told me to fly you in. You know, that's why we got the first class tickets. How was that first class flight out here? Did they treat you right?
Yeah, they did, but I don't like being here under false pretenses.
Your uncle's really busy right now. He's going through some things, okay? You know, like he has some powers now, like your other uncle, and he's just like he has this crazy wild girl called Kill Switch or Amy or something. Just he's going through a lot of things right now. You need to give your uncle some time. He'd be very happy if you did this interview.
I don't have time for the politics. Call me when my uncle's here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, well, that is it for this edition of Having a Cold One with Montana. We were joined by the Ash Lash. It was great for you guys to join us. I will fill out the rest of the time. I have to do at least 8 minutes. I'll fill out the rest of the time doing a throwback story from Peter Gears. Yeah, you'll get my first, it's a throwback story. Let's go to that right now. Peeps, go. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Gold Peter Kids back here, up in here. We tried having a cold one with Peter Gears. That did not work, but we're gonna go through and we're gonna do something else that Tony Montana has always done up in here on YouTube, and that's throwback stories. Now, my time on Earth 416 has not been that long. It's been about a few years now, 4, 5, maybe 6 years. Peter Gear's been here. Peter Gear's been around throughout a lot of this. But you guys don't know about my past life, but we're gonna leave that behind. I'm gonna talk about when I first came up in here, and you guys see me talking about how good things were when I first came up in Stucorp. Well, it was great, I was a big acquisition for Dr. Cole. This is the first time he was able to recruit Anthony to work within Stucorp. That's kind of unheard of. I know the Dr. Cones or Anthony's usually hire Stucorps, but they usually just have a Peter Gears that's their friend, not usually working for them. But I was there working for Stucorp, and I was in the head offices, actually. I was not actually in the field, as you guys know. When you guys saw me, that was actually about 7 months after I was already working for Stucorp. And working in the head office, Dr. Clone wasn't always there, but he was there sometimes. And, me and him were friends, we used to go golfing together. Although he didn't golf, he just liked to drive around the cart and crash into stuff and break stuff and shoot stuff and practice with his weapons. And he'd like to wrestle the crocodiles there. I would try to golf him, but I ain't that good at it. I ain't that good. My score ain't that high. I don't know. I usually get only a 23. Most things you need a high score. I ain't getting no high score on that. But you know what it is. Dr. Cohn always told me he won, even though what I thought the rules was it wouldn't. But apparently he went on for time, even though he didn't even actually play. But somehow he magically win all the time. But, we're friends. He would buy me lunch, even when he wasn't there. He would, have them prepare me a special lunch and was scrum still youngsters, you know. These special things called hungry mans. I didn't even know these things have to exist, but they would always give me a hungry man every day. And a big old bottle of root beer. I love that. So there was this one little lassie, you know. We had some pretty good conversations, you know. Peter years up in here. I'm an Anthony. You know the truth about all the different Anthonys, their core is for love. But Peter Gears want love too. Just like all the other Anthonys. I don't know what I did wrong. I did everything Dr. Clone told me to do. You know, and before I even did anything, I went to him first. He's the one who brought me to this earth. So, of course, if I'm in a scenario where I feel like I'm going to do something I've never really actually did on my own earth, I was famous there. You know, I didn't have to put no effort with no woman back on Earth 905. I was Peter Gears. Peter Mania ran wild. But here on 4 and 6, I was, you know, one of the guys at the office. So, when this infatuation started, I became a friend. Dr. Clone was just like, I feel like her. Get to know her. I was like, that's true, Dr. Clone. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I got to know her. I was like, you know, find out if she works for me, you know. Maybe she was another pretty face, but, oh, that Isabel, let me tell y'all, that Isabel, once I got to know that Isabel, it was just so special. It was just so special. And I don't know why. But those moments when we went on all those smoke breaks, I never used to smoke. I actually started smoking cigarettes just to be with Isabel. Those were the best moments of my life. Although I could feel it killing my lungs, I quit the habit after her. I was not there. I'll get to why I wasn't there anymore, but the highs of my day. At that time, things were getting hard, and Dr. Holmes actually put some real hard on the work. And been, you know, he was kind of pushing with Isabel, and we were going on. Seemed like we were going all right. Dr. Combs said it's time. You know, after being there for about 3.5 months, Dr. Combs said, y'all eat lunch every day together, you go on your breaks together. We start hanging out, you know, going to the movies, you know, occasionally going shopping. We live in the same neighborhood, so we actually used to go to grocery shopping regularly, and that kind of just led to everything else. It was kind of organic. We just ran into each other, you know? Recognized each other from the office, and a lot of things sprung off of that. But, Dr. Sloan said it was time to ask her that. I don't remember. I don't remember. Lieutenant Clone taught me. You want to talk to a woman, you want to do something like that, you keep it private. So I told Isabel, how about she will come walk with me. I gotta go buy another pack of smokes on the breaks. You know, just kind of requires a quick break walk. We only got about 15 minutes. You know, the store is about 5 minutes away. By the time to go there, coming back, having a smoke. And we're gonna try to steal 2 smokes, one walking there and one coming back. I told her we were talking about a movie I was coming out. I was like, yeah, I was like, I was into it, you know. It was actually the Avengers movie. She knew Peter Gears like those type of things, and she was like, yeah, you know, she hadn't seen much of those things. She was kind of new to Canada, you know. Was actually an international student, but you know, she was pretty excited when I was talking about it. And she said, yeah. She actually said it's a date. When I mentioned why I want to go together, I even said I'll get a flower too. And she was like, it was a date. And that was the greatest moment of my life. Peter Gears went home and he had a skip in his step. Okay? I ain't drank no touch of alcohol, but that night I went and grabbed some whiskey. I went home and I enjoyed. You know, Dr. Cole was in the office the next day. Well, not. He was in the office until the end of the week, but the rest of that week was so perfect. We walked by each other. We knew what we had going on for that weekend. We'd have a little bit more flirtatious things. She actually started touching my arms. It was getting so good. It was just like, I knew it was coming. And Dr. Cone, he came in that Thursday. We're supposed to go to the movie on this Sunday. And that Thursday, I told Dr. Cone about what happened on the Monday shift. And he said, did anyone see it? I don't know, you know. Keep it on the down low, you know. You don't want to put a woman on the spot. He's told Dr. Clone got furious at me. I don't know why. Dr. Clone got furious at me. And he told me to go right now. He was going to call a meeting with everyone. And then he said he's going to get some donuts. So people will be around the donuts. And you're going to go up to her and you're going to ask her again in front of everybody. I was like, but I done told Dr. Clone, I got the date. But I got the date. Why am I going to ask for the date again? And Dr. Clone was insistent. And he said, trust me. Trust me. And I was like, okay, Dr. Clone, you know, you gave me this whole new life, and I did it, you know. Isabel was with her friends at the office, you know. Not some of her friends like me. One or two just like, they kind of don't approve me of my hat. They just like, why are you wearing that? But they don't know about Peter Mania. You know, this is part of who I am. And I went up to her and I actually didn't use the same words. I was just like, you know, there's a movie. I said different, and she was just like, look at me, very confused. And then, like, well, two of her friends started laughing, and then she mentioned, sorry, I don't see coworkers outside of the office. And at that point, I'm just like, my heart broke. I had my date. And it's like from there on, things ain't been the same between me and Isabel. Like, I was just like, I actually never got a chance to ask her why she said no. I kind of understand now. Now that I've been on 416, I just understand how things are. And if I have more social interactions with women, I kind of find out why I went that way. I didn't understand why Dr. Holmes did that to me, but it's like, now I kind of get it. Dr. Holmes, you need a person to work with, you know. But, you know, he would try, I would think he was trying to help me, but he's just, Dr. Holmes advised when I worked in the office did not work for me. Like, don't even get me started on the Christmas party. Don't even get me started on the Christmas party. That was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Don't. I don't think I can ever tell y'all that story. That story is just like, oh, too much big years to go through. I'll break down crying talking about that one. But, yeah. There's a whole HR issue, and, I'm no longer allowed to go to the head office. So it's going to make the situation quite interesting when Peter guys got to go to the head office. Now that I'm running things in Stucorp. We'll find out. You guys stay tuned. I'll post her here on TBS for Urban Franchise Entertainment. I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to that. I haven't been allowed on Urban Franchise Entertainment, but I'm back. They allow me here now. I'll get used to it. And stay tuned to Stucorp when I go to the head offices. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know if Isabel's still with the company. It would be nice to see her again. I do miss her. But I can understand if when she sees me, the reaction not being this. Isabel, if you'll ever do see this, I just want to sincerely apologize to you. You know, I'm not being to embarrass you like I did. I actually feel like a fool, an idiot for what I did. I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't put our stuff out there for others to see. I should have kept things private between me and you. And it was a mistake on my part, and I'm sorry. I kind of thought, you know, when I put out there, people wouldn't really realize what was there. But I didn't really put two and two. I'm sorry. I kind of feel a waste all that time, but Isabel, I appreciate you. I'll miss you. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope I see you when I come up to the head office this coming week. You know, it'll been some time, but you know, if you're not gonna be there, you know, that's why I'm putting the video. If you wanna take a sick day, I run things at the offices now. So you don't worry, Isabel. You take the day off. If you go out to take the day off, you take that day off. And thank you all so much. This is a throwback stories from good old Peter Gears up in here. Thank y'all so much. Allow me to open up to y'all about what I went through when I started at them Stucorp. You know, I thought it was great. You know, they give me those hungry minds every day. Now they just give me pizza pockets. You know, still edible. That's what it is. All right, now, well, always remember, y'all too can be a member of Stucorp. Doesn't everybody want to be? I don't know. Stay good, and you keep it the blitz, okay? You keep that blitz. You keep that blitz going. Y'all stay that good, and you keep that blitz.